What's going on, everyone? This is Jason at SportsBoxBreaks.com coming to you live on 8/3/2025. I am doing our 2025 Topps Heritage Baseball Choose Team 4-box break number 3. Guys, this is our last one of the Heritage, but I will be listing more baseball this week. There is still more baseball on the site, including Series 2. All right, who's got who in the break? Michael F. has the Diamondbacks, Chris M. with his Braves, Aaron F. with the Orioles, Adam B. has his Red Sox, William D. with the Cubs, and Anthony C. has the White Sox. Alan K. has the Reds, and Joe W. has the Guardians. Michael F. has the Rockies, James D. T. with the Tigers, Matthew F. with his Astros, Michael F. with the Royals. Aaron F. has the Angels, Michael W. has the Dodgers, Michael F. has the Marlins. Christopher J. with the Brewers, Dan B. with the Twins, Anthony C. has the Mets, Michael W. has the Yankees, Dan B. with the Athletics, James D. T. with the Phillies, Robert P. with the Pirates, Bill H. with his Padres, Joe W. with the Giants, Dan B. Mariners, Cardinals, Michael F. Rays, Michael W. Rangers, James D. T. Blue Jays, and Michael F. Nationals. Guys, like always, every card ships. Hits are going to be the exclusive dark blues and blue sparkles, plus the relics and the autos, and any other numbered cards that we pull. All right, let's see how many autos we can get out of this. These are the bottom 4 boxes out of a sealed case. So let's see if they hit the big hits on the bottom here. I apologize. I know I said Friday night I'd be live on Saturday. Sabes called me and was kind of upset that I couldn't watch SummerSlam with him. So I was able to pick him up for a couple hours, watch and make him happy. And I appreciate you guys not flooding, understanding probably what happened based on my talk. But I'm here now, and I'm here for the next 6 hours. I have free. Well, next 5.5, let's say. I have free. So, let's get what we can filled here. The next time I'll be live is probably next weekend. I might be able to squeeze a Tuesday night in. Tomorrow night I'm going to see the Black Crows. So, unless I do tomorrow afternoon, which I could do another noon start depending on what happens with the numbers here. But this is the only big break I have left, as opposed to last week or on Friday when we had the Donruss, we had the Heritage that each took a little bit of time. But the more I get broken today, I could drop it off, get it sorted for you guys, and out tonight. So, if you're in the chat, chime in. Don't forget to hit the like. If you haven't subscribed yet, just hit the subscribe. It's free. You'll just get notifications of when we're live. If you're on our social media, Instagram, Facebook, in our Facebook group, please share the stuff, like it, comment on it so it gets out there. The more comments, the more likes, the more shares, the more it gets in front of eyes. I just have a feeling, and maybe I'm being optimistic for once in my life. I know I don't break often, but I know the prices are good. If we can get a couple more eyes on it and get some people over from, the machines. And by machines, I mean Whatnot Fanatics, just to check it out. New blood. All it's going to take here today is a couple more spots purchased in each one of those breaks. Get them down to single digits or close to single digits. People stepping out of church. After Mass today, pick up a break spot or two, as Jesus would want. How was your weekend so far, Joe? You watched UFC last night? Nice. I got bowling tonight at 6 on the U.S. Open Pattern 3. I don't even know what the hell. I'm just going to go up and throw. Alright, there's the first two boxes, guys. Let's see what we can get. Alright, over to this, and then back it up a little, and our focus. Alright, Kikuchi kicking it off here. Alright. Again, all the cards will ship. Jordan Walker, silver. Ha-Sung Kim. Silver's outnumbered now. Okay. Alright. Nothing in that one. Alright. Blue, Yariel Rodriguez. Blue Sparkle, Marcel Ozuna. Light blue sparkle, I should say. How about a black already? Jordan Lawler to 75. Black. Arizona, Michael F. Very nice. Good start. You got Luke Weaver. These cards will get randomly placed, the Theodore Roosevelt and stuff like that. Andrew Abbott. Jake Rogers. Sal Frelick. All right, our turned around card, one per box. Rod Carew for the Twins. Dan B going to get that one. This will go to the team on the left, Cardinals. If it was numbered, we'd random it. Here we go. All time, Ernie Banks, Cubbies to 200. 127 out of 200. Cubbies, Ernie Banks. And that's William D. getting that one. Spencer Schwellenbach, silver. Ty Madden. Jung Ho Lee. All right, no hit yet. Matt Olson. Ooh, nice one here. How about a Shohei? Seiya Suzuki. Another color match there. All right, we're getting down to it. I don't see a relic. Well, maybe that at the end. I don't know. Skeens Cup card. Here we go to 150. Aaron Shunk for the Rockies. Colorado is Michael F. Dylan Cease. That'll go to the Dodgers on the top. It is a relic. It's C.J. Abrams. This is a Michael F. box. Nationals. C.J. Abrams. And Ryan Pepiot. To end it here. All right, let me put the stacks away in our old base bucket here. Nice bat relic of C.J. Abrams there. All right. Stack 2, box 2. See what we get. All right. Corbin Carroll, silver. Angel Chivilli. Jose Iglesias. Tyler Soderstrom. There we go. Another 1/200. Marco Luciano for the Giants. Joe W. getting that one. Marco Luciano to 200. Greg Jones, the Sparkle, Speckle, Spackle, Sparkle. Cards flying everywhere here. Bellinger. Thomas Segis. Jacob Wilson, rookie, blue speckle. Nice one there for Oakland. Dan B. getting that one. Ernie Banks Chrome now. Vidal Brujan. What do we got here? This is our turned card. Yes, it is. Corbin Carroll anniversary. Arizona. Michael F. crushing it. We're down to 9 in the Series 1 celebration. So whoever picked it up, I appreciate it. Picked up 3 spots there. All right, Jesus Sanchez. Jose Ramirez for the Guardians. And we got Chris Bryant. Shota Imanaga. Again, always trips me up first time I see it. All right, 2 for 2 on relics. Ozzy Albies, Braves, Chris M. Bat relic of Albies. I think we're just saving up for Houston Waldrop there. I think we're saving up for a 101 Superfractor. It's been a while. Zach DeZenzo. Skeens Cup again. Luciano refractor. Joey Luperfido. All right, dark blue, Jordan Lawler. Put the whole Jordan Lawler rainbow together, Michael F. You got the black in the first box. There's Benintendi. Jazz Chisholm. All right, let me put these away. And put these away. This one, and we'll open up the next 2 packs, and then this is what I'm going to do. I'll sleeve everything up at the end. So who's out there today, guys? All right, box 3 is open. All right, here we go. Good luck. Let's get at least one auto here. Ryan Jeffers. C.J. Abrams. T.J. Frito. Brian King. Soto. Chrome. Freddie Peralta. A.J. Puck. Arizona. How about a black border? Zach Gallen. Michael F. Crushing Souls. Black border, those aren't numbered, but they're like one every couple boxes. Aaron Nola. Reese Olson. I miss hot boxes. Instead of putting the sparkle in every single one. One box just loaded. Kevin Gossman. Kind of dilutes the sparkles. It was what, purple last year, I believe? All right, our silver through the years. Ron Guidry. Yankees, Michael W. Justin Henry Malloy. Yosfer Zulueta. Garrett Cole. Ooh, we have an orange coming. I think this is our first orange. Sam Al-Jahiri? Jonathan Classe. Here's our orange. Going to the White Sox. Dominic Fletcher. Anthony C. in the White Sox. 24 out of 25. Nacho Alvarez Jr. And I'm starving. Cabrian Hayes. All right, I like this. I might have to go back. I am going to have to go back. 25th anniversary. Kyle Schwarber. All right, we definitely passed an auto. Or they shorted us. So let me go back through the stack here. Love that. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. So that means there's most likely an auto in here. No, nothing there. There it is. That's why I missed it. That is a red ink. Now, why is it not hand numbered? It is hand numbered. 6 out of 76. Now, they hand numbered it on the back. 6 out of 76. Check out where the auto is. No wonder why I missed it. Zach DeZenzo headed to Houston. Very nice. Matt F. getting that one. So it's numbered to 76. 6 out of 76. If you hold the card like that, you can barely see it. But it's 6 out of 76. Congrats there, Matt F. All right, let me put these stacks away. red ink auto. Now let's pull another one out of here. Let's pull another. All right. Here we go. Last box, guys. Good luck. Grant Holm. Jesse Winker. What is this? Green to 99. Christopher Morel. Nice. Tampa Bay. Michael F. Michael F. having himself a break. Jose Caballero. Michael F. usually gets the Orioles. This time stepped up. Appreciate it. And now getting rewarded. All right, we got Tarek Skubal. Our silvers, Paul Skeens. Very nice. Pittsburgh getting that one. Robert P. taking that one home. Willie Castro. Emmanuel Clase. What do we got here? Julio Rodriguez, wood border. 25th anniversary card. Pretty nice looking card there. DJ Hers. Make hers yours. I don't know why I put this stack over here. We already went through it, right? Yeah, Grant Holm. Okay. Teoscar Hernandez. Nick Castellanos. Nick Martinez. We got some kind of 76 border coming up. Yeah, we do. Nick Lopez. Nicky Lopez to 76. So White Sox killing it with the inserts. Anthony C. Jose Quintana. Tyler Locklear. Tyler Anderson. Relic. Brandon Lowe. Brandon Lau. Josh Lowe. Brandon Lau. Tampa Bay. Michael F. Adolis Garcia. Ronald Acuna Jr. Spencer Steer. Jacob deGrom for the Rangers. And how about we end on a blue sparkle Mike Trout. I think those are a solid 4 boxes, even though we got 3 autos out of it. Or 3 relics, I should say. 3 autos. I guess it was solid, except we got 3 autos. What? All right. Let's, while we're on the video here, encase these up. I gotta grab a couple more sleeves here. Another pack of sleeves. Definitely gonna need them. All right, let's get the auto in. Auto done. Best thing about buying 59 points instead of 35 points is the fact that these thin relics fit in the 59 pointers. Done. Numbered cards next. Go back to this view here. Bowman up next. Series 2 Fanatics after that. Silvers next. I know it really doesn't matter, but mentally, going into the big stacks. We'll do these silvers. I like the wood grain version of the silver. It looks pretty cool. The one's that gallon black frame. Go. Those are done. Now for the big stacks. Dark blues first. Brian. Where did Brian Hayes get traded to? People blasting music outside my house. I sound like that guy. It's noon. It's 12:42. There's people blasting music outside my house. Get off my lawn. Like the neighbor drives he owns a trucking company and he's always got his truck out there and frickin' idling at 11 o'clock at night. I get the guy's got to make a living, but I'm an old man. Dark blues coming on in. Come on now. You're there. There you are. That Otani card with the triple on it. It seems like it's a fatter card based on how it's like laid out, but it's not obviously. But it's just funny how the optical illusion goes. All right. There's all my dark blues. My Giants are getting clobbered. Went from buyers to sellers within a week, right before the All-Star break when they got hammered. Swept at home by the Mets and the Pirates. Yeesh. Then they come back out, beat the Pirates, or beat the Mets in New York. Or right before the trade deadline, I should say, they got swept. And they beat the Mets yet the other night, almost blew it, and then tonight, or last night, freaking got hammered. Guess look forward to Alabama and see if what they can do, and the Chargers. Now that they have Slater being the freaking most expensive or highest paid lineman, which, hey, I understand. He's awesome. Boom, 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 boom. Mr. Sandman, yes. All right, get that in. I've been seeing mixed reviews about the National. More negative than positive. I do love reading the comments about how people get mad at the dealers for not buying their cards at full price. Oh, a guy offered me 50%. Well, yeah. I don't know. The more I look at the hobby, the more I feel like it's a Wizard of Oz situation. Don't look behind the curtain. Like, I've been so out of the loop on other things going on, I didn't realize that one of the predominant breakers that was around ripping on people and everybody got sued for like $1 million. No longer exists. They apparently took all this product and never paid for it. Just an interesting time in this hobby, especially when Panini loses the license for stuff too. And watching the Pokemon market just collapse, reestablish, collapse. Interesting time. I'll still be here, hanging out with you five guys, burgers and fries. Like I said, once my fall schedule becomes more concrete, I'll have a more concrete idea. Right now, it looks like Monday, Tuesdays, definitely. And then probably Friday, Saturdays when I don't have the kids. So an average of 3 per week, because 1 week will be 2, 1 week will be 4. I'll do my best. So it looks like I'm only going to be in 1 league in the fall. All right. If anybody wants to pick up any personals, I have some personals. I have 1 box of Bowman Blaster left. I've got a lot of that Pro Athletic Direct Signature. I got some baseball. I got some football retail and the football like hobby version by Pulse. All right, let's get these in here. Nice Otani there. I like that one. The Jack Wilson, or Jacob Wilson, Jack Wilson. Oh, same thing. Potato, potato. Bowman up next. All right, 2 more here. Mike Trout gonna end it. All right, guys. Appreciate you filling it up. More baseball on the site. We'll be listing more stuff this week. Check it out.